What up, Sam?
Yo.
We out here trying to get some more Doctor Strangers in the building. It's one of my favorite playlists. If y'all want to get this playlist, please just hit me on my inbox. As a matter of fact, go ahead and copy this now. Y'all want to know anything about what Psychedelic Soul Sundays is going to be looking like? It's going to be looking like this right here. It's going to be looking like bass in your face, okay? It's going to be like a Public Enemy concert. You can get all of this work. You know what I mean? Plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. All right, let me get back to the fam over here. Voila. All right, so we waiting on Darren to get back in here. But I'm OE son, I do. Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. This my man Baba Mudu up in the building.
Team Cancer. Yo.
Man, y'all season over, okay? So
hey man, hey. As long as it's warm, I'm claiming. Our season was rainy as hell, so I'm gonna claim this good stuff.
You just gonna ride off a Leo coattail?
Hey, just a little bit, man. You know, if no, I know Leos ain't having that, but if y'all can share a few days.
Right. Darren LeBaron is in the building.
Peace.
He had to go get him some groceries. He was like, man, I'm over here in Mo Bay. What's that, some saltfish and Atkins?
No, man, Guinness.
Oh, I'm finna knock off some big pounds. Well, look, man, we over here to talk about Psychedelic Soul Sundays is coming to a town near you. Thanks everybody for tuning in who is in the building. Please comment, post, and share. Press 2 if you've already shared this with a couple of folks in the building. If you like entheogens, if you like mushrooms, if you like DMT, and if you black, if you of color, and you stay in Atlanta, Georgia, you stay in Detroit, you stay in Denver, or you stay in the Bay Area in Oakland, this is where you want to be watching at tonight. You know what I mean? So let me slide over and get in the middle where I'm supposed to be. This is much better. We just got some fire stuff coming up here. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I had a flyer ready, but basically we just want to give y'all some conversation about what's happening in the month of August. You got some cats who really love their people, love our teacher. We love spreading the spores, and we want to really get out here and get the message out in these cities in the United States, and eventually let this thing go worldwide. Psychedelic Soul Sundays is when we putting the soul back into psychedelics, and we want to make sure that you all have proper information, tools that you can use, so we can remove this whole stigma about war on drugs and mushrooms are bad and all this other stuff is bad. Like nothing is bad when we present it to you, you know. And also, it's time that somebody who looks like you and me gives a voice to this, because as you were saying earlier, that's one of the things that Baba Kalindi was doing. You know,
this is my fish. Nobody can have it. If you come over in this corner where I'm at with this fish,
like these are some of the shoulders that we standing on right now. And he has some pretty damn wide shoulders too. So I'm sure all of us stay in contact with the brother man. He stays in contact with us, and we're gonna make sure we represent all of this, all the topics, African entheogens to water organic singularity, like everything, all the stuff that the brothers and myself are going to be presenting this coming week is going to be highly important. Y'all be up in the building. So I'm gonna let Baba Mudu introduce himself and Brother Darren introduce himself. You know what I'm saying? How they feel about what we getting ready to do.
All right. Peace, fam. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm Baba Mudubaki up here from Detroit. You know, rolling with the psychedelic fam, trying to push this envelope, get it forward, get it cracking, and define this space so it best serves us and our needs and our goals in a beautiful Afro-Melanic future, or just a future liberation for all peoples. So, peace, y'all.
What up? What up? What up? Darren LeBaron is in the building. Introduce yourself, King. Let them know what you're bringing to the table.
Peace, family. Yeah, this is your boy Darren LeBaron. You know, I'm connected to these brothers by way of the elder teacher, Baba Kalindi. You know, he introduced, you know, and laid the foundations, I feel, for the community. And as you said, we're standing on his shoulders on the foundations that he set up for us. And yeah, man, we continue to do the work. So we're out here spreading the spores, getting those mycelium connections going. And we're going to be in Atlanta, Detroit, Denver, and Oakland, man. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to connecting with my brothers as well as the people out there and doing what we do, man.
A lot of cats. Piece of the Queen Nadine. Oh, Darren, when you get back to the UK, this is one of my astrology students. She is brilliant. I know you are, so you need to connect your astrology folks with Queen Nadine when you get back to the UK. Can you make that happen for me?
For sure.
I think she's in Manchester. You mess with Manchester?
I mess with Manchester, but I think she's a bit closer to home, man. She's a bit closer to home.
Oh, okay. We're gonna let you handle that. But I just gonna tell the story for some of the folks who wasn't on IG just a while ago. I brought Kalindi down at the beginning of 2020 to teach a class, and he just kept saying, make sure you bring Darren LeBaron to Atlanta when he comes to Detroit for the Psychedelic Conference. Make sure you bring him. After he said it about 5 times, I was like, Baba, I ain't mean to be disrespectful, but I heard exactly what you said. I'm going to take care of that. A couple of months later, Baba transitioned to be an elder. First thing I did was jump on the phone, conversation with Baba Mudu, Darren. They gave me the map. They was like, this is what you're going to do. This is how we going to do. This is what the plan we was already running. Make sure you running with this. And I was like, si, senor. And then the Illuminati didn't want Darren coming over here to team up and link with me and Mudu. It was an entire Illuminati play. They was just like, oh, absolutely not. We're just going to create a whole virus to keep these 3 brothers separate. Well, the plan didn't work, and the sun came out, and now it's a wrap. So if I was you, I would hit that number below and say, yo, I want to be in Atlanta. How do I get there? I want to be in Detroit. What do I got to do? I want to be in Denver. I want to hear what y'all brothers got to say. I want to be and put my face into place, right? Before they try another lockdown, we want to get as much lockdown as we can. We want mycelium to boom, boom, spread spores. Just a few billion spores. We ain't really trying to do too much. Just a couple of billion spores is all we want to spread. And then, you know, we just move on to the next joint. 20 cities by February. Psychedelic Soul Sundays will be the last Sunday of the month. And we want that in 20 cities by February. This includes Manchester, Birmingham, London. I want Paris. Darren, you know, that's your area now. You said you got the Chitlin circuit going on over there. So I know you got the underground. Like, I want Romania, wherever Baba Kalindi was at, and you took him through there. You took him and Mudu through there. I want a Psychedelic Soul Sundays there at the last Sunday of the month. Is that something that you think we can pull off, Darren?
Bro.
What'd you say?
I said all is possible, bro. No limits, man.
These guys make me think I got muscles. You know what I'm saying? I got a little flab.
Hey, man, look, when you got a team, baby, it goes down.
Right. And also, you got the Taurus in the building with all this water sign. So we about to make these bricks. We about to make these bricks. You put a Taurus with a Cancer and a Pisces, you're going to get some pyramids. I'm just going to let you something that's going to last forever. Aaron, why you laughing, man? I'm just trying to do a little astrology. See, that's what I'm saying. Every time I do a little astrology, jokers don't really understand. I'm just putting the play together. You know what I mean? So some people call me neutrino in some circles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to come out and feel the vibe on this. We're gonna jump into some topics. I let Darren go first a while ago. When we was over on IG, the Mudu, what you bringing to the table when we hit Atlanta, Detroit, Denver, and Oakland, man? What's the subject matter?
Oh yeah. Hidden in plain sight. You know, we're gonna be talking about all those things this technology that we're talking about has been around, but it's been kept underground, but by many people who benefited from it and many people who've been trying to oppress it. But they had a peculiar habit of like putting it out in public. In other words, they'll put it in signs, symbology. They weave it in allegory, myths, tales, poems, tradition, holidays, and oftentimes we just didn't understand how to decode what they were showing us. Some of them were real obvious, others less than obvious. We're going to talk about the allegories and the history as it speaks to it in the Bible, and even in some of the just about all the holy books and how they speak about the use of the sacred realm and these sacred plants. Then we're going to go a little deeper and talk about applications, by modern governments and why they taking it so seriously with projects such as DARPA and everything else, with programs, coming out of DARPA and things like that, and how if the top military on the planet Earth takes it as priority one, I think we should too. So we're going to delve into that, try to uncover and expose folks to a lot of things that have been right in front of our face, but just not until you get an understanding of this realm and its symbols and this culture, you wouldn't know what you're looking at. So some of the inspiration behind the technology that we enjoy today and the technology that's coming down the pipeline, we're going to look into that and how it's these sacred plants use particular psilocybin has played a role in creating this future tech. And yeah, it's going to be dope.
Darren, what you got for the people out here in these streets? I know you bringing some heat. Y'all gonna thumb wrestle to see who go last too. Or y'all gonna play spades. Y'all gonna have to play some tunk or something, or flip a coin or see who can do the most push-ups for who going first and who going last too. But Darren, what you bringing to the building, King?
Nice, brother. Yeah, man. So I'm going to be delving into the, esoteric, occult, metaphysical principles behind skull symbology, and how it connects with the psychedelic experience, in particular, ancient indigenous cultures and groups who basically deal a lot with these skull archetypes and deities that correspond with death and transformation, and how this also ties into these groups' connections with psychoactives, in particular mushrooms. So what I do, I'm going to take us on a historical, geographical, metaphysical, esoteric, entheogenic type of journey into all of that.
Is this your first time in the States? When last time you was in the States?
Last time I was in the States was a few weeks ago, man. I was in Fort Lauderdale, man, on a transition to Jamaica. But prior to that, it was Detroit, man. Last time I was there, I was in Detroit.
What year was that?
Oh, man. 2014, 15?
Yeah, it had to be. I thought it was the 11, but no, it was more recent than that. Yeah, that was our.
Now go ahead, Mudu.
No, I was just speaking to Darren, man. It's amazing because last time you came, just imagine how much it's grown since last time you came, man. Years back, it was just a handful of our folks, and every time Darren comes back, he's seeing the crowd grow, the community grow. So I was just commenting on that.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, bro. I remember I still have, real good experiences in Detroit, man, in the D. So I'm looking forward to, reconnecting with the family there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, and I've got enough love for the ATL, man. So I'm looking forward to touching base in ATL, connecting with the folks out there, man, with the communities. What's good?
We're calling this joint Project Activation. When people think about activation, there's a big stigma around mushrooms. There's a big stigma around psychedelics. There's also a lack of diversity in the psychedelic community, but there's a huge big pharma presence for what's coming. Now, Mudu, I know you really got this down, but Darren, you've been around the world, like literally in like 6 different countries, maybe in the last 6 months. What's the word that you hearing in the streets about what's coming?
You know what the good old Christian taught us was coming, man. You know, like what people have been talking about, I think is happening more and more within individuals, man. There's an awakening, an activation, you know, there's with that said, I think we bring heat, we draw heat, we create energy, so this energy, this currency, this fuel is what I would like to think and feel, but know at the same time is what's driving this forward, man. The energies, the elders that are behind this, the ancestors, all that good stuff, man.
Mudu, what are you what you see out here in these streets?
Well, yeah, a lot of what Darren was speaking of, but then on the other side of the coin, it's funny, man. Like we talk about big pharma, we seeing these people who are like feverishly like working hard as hell to like synthesize, homogenize, break down, water down. And now the biggest phase in big pharma is how to create these synthetics that don't even give you the sacred experience. It's just like, just straight pharmaceutical, which that speaks volumes for itself. They like are actively trying to create products that don't give access to that sacred realm. And we know that's where the meat is. I mean, of course, we know the psychological benefits, the biochemical benefits in the brain, but even the grounding, the spiritual grounding and rebirth that comes with it, they're working hard to deny that access. California, big ups and props to the folks who've been working on decriminalization, but they just passed legalization, which is the highway for farmers to come in. And so yeah, that's what's going on, and that's why we want communities to tune in, become knowledgeable, be able to be provisioners, providers, knowledge workers in their own community, because big pharma is coming. And so the only way to preserve our place in this thing is everybody become knowledgeable, active, and everybody don't have to be a grower. Some people want to be sitters, some people want to be advocates, some people want to be educators, some people want to be business people in this thing. We just trying to make sure that we get as many people online as possible, because big pharma is coming. We live in a capitalist country. You know what I'm saying? They'll sell you the nuclear bomb to bomb the country with for the right price. So, we just have to be prepared so that everybody's empowered. I mean, just imagine what will happen in this, how they marginalize Black and brown and oppressed communities in cannabis. Just imagine if knowledge of cultivation was widespread and, folks were able to, actualize space, which is going on anyway, but it'll keep big pharma from just totally trying to dominate. And that's so important, because they're trying to hide it behind the paywall of doctors or psychiatrists and things like that. They don't even know what they're talking about. And so, yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. But I'm also seeing a groundswell of people who are becoming expert growers, sitters, advocates, and everything else. So I'm on team empowerment. You know what I'm saying? But pharma is coming.
For me in the streets, I really want to give a big shout out to Decrim Nature, Carlos and Larry, who have definitely been putting in the work. Big shout all the cities that have already been decrimmed. We absolutely are coming to y'all. Ann Arbor, we coming. Detroit, we coming. DC, we coming. I gotta be close to MIT, Darren. See, Darren, you said this once in a lifetime. Nah, bro. When we get set up in Cambridge, Massachusetts, see, I saw the play. How y'all gonna decrim in Cambridge, Massachusetts out of nowhere? Nobody just said nothing. It wasn't on nobody's radar. All of a sudden, I was like, wait a minute, Cambridge, Massachusetts, Timothy Leary, Ivy League, decrim.
Advanced technology, right? Massachusetts Institute of Technology, just like we were saying, these folks using this technology at the highest levels, you know.
Right, but guess who else was using it at the highest level too? This dude right here. This dude right here was teaching us how to use. You know what I'm saying? This dude right here was telling us. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Whew.
That's right.
Boy, Darren, your flyer. Hey, never mind. I already know what cloth y'all cut from. Y'all gonna make me learn how to do PowerPoint, huh? I'm a dry erase board guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know this one. I don't really know this one like this, but we already know somebody that was already teaching us advanced technology, and we're gonna continue to ride that wave, and give y'all some high-end education. Just bring it down to eye level. We want to move all the fear out of the way so you can be empowered. That's what activation is. We trying to turn you wide open. We ain't trying to like Senyata told me. He said I'm gonna turn the handle on and then break it. What? I said, can we turn this down some? He said, oh no, I turned it on and I tore the handle off. So that's what we try and do for y'all. But that's what happens.
That's real. Hey, Oye, real quick, man. I want to y'all help me out with this, man, because I want to shout out the other collectives out here, man. We've been able to come across some great, you know what I'm saying, allies in this work. And I just want to recognize them, you know, because I know they've been putting it down in profound ways, like who we talking, like the Ancestors Project, right? We talking about Diaspora. We talking about come on, y'all, help me, because I'm gonna feel horrible. I forget some of these names, but all of, you know,
Black people trip.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it's a couple
TAM integration,
integration. Yeah, and all y'all, you know, if we didn't call y'all out, we see y'all. You know, we just want to salute y'all because it's a, you know, it's a party, y'all. We all in this together. So, you know, salute to those teams out there that's doing that thing.
Darren, you got some teams you want to shout out? I know you guys. Come on, man. You just you know, shout out some of your folks, man.
Yeah, man. As you know, bro, I give my crew their daps and credit where credit is due on our side of the pond. But I'm currently in Jamaica, and I got to big up and just shed light on what's going on there. So it's the unusual suspects. But you know, Moody mentioned psychedelic based area.
You gotta pull it closer. You gotta pull it closer. That iPhone microphone ain't hitting like that.
Oh my! All right. So I was saying I'm in Jamaica, so I'm gonna shed some light on the unusual suspects and people that are doing some amazing work here, and you know, the Diaspora Psychedelic Society being one of them. Founder Omar Thomas doing amazing work out here in Jamaica, pulling things together for those of us in the diaspora, but with a big focus on what's going on here on the ground with local people, which is not really being considered in the current climate. You know, I've got to give a shout out to the Duranja House. The family's there, man. It's a family orientated space and place where the focus is mushrooms, you know, and they work with local people in the community as well as people who do retreats. And they're doing amazing work here in, you know, they're in St. Elizabeth. And got to big up the Canucks guys and Silo Wellness. That was the reason why I was here, as far as, you know, doing the work in Jamaica. They're one of the leaders in that field as far as putting on the first psychedelic summit here in Jamaica, and pioneering amazing work in, you know, within the cannabis field. So yeah, man, those are my Jamaican allies, and I thought, yeah, let's give them a shout and highlight the work that they're doing. You can check them out, their websites and social medias, and go and support and follow, man.
Yeah. SF Psychedelic Society, y'all doing it. See y'all San Francisco. And I'm sure it's a bunch that we forget. So if we forget y'all, we ain't forgot y'all. Just forgive us.
Right. And basically we really want to start pulling our weight. Like, we love what y'all doing, but we want to we want to get on the ones and twos too. We want to get on the ones and twos, you know what I mean? And lay some of our break beats down, you know, between UK, Detroit, and Atlanta, North Carolina. I think it's gonna be real funky. It's gonna be real funky, as a matter of fact.
For
sure. Did I meet my man Douglas at Silo Wellness? Darren, did you put me up with him? Who that I was talking to in Jamaica? Was that him?
Yeah. He's the founder.
So they just signed that deal with the Marley family.
That's correct. Yeah, man. The Marley One line, functional mushrooms.
Oh, wow. See, small universe, neutrino.
Because I was like, why does Silo? So I see his face. I'm over here looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here looking at the I'm over here looking. I was like, man, he looked familiar. Where have I seen him before? And I was like, cuz I've been on the phone with him. He between Mexico and Jamaica, right?
No. That's Omar. That's the other brother, man. That's who you was on the phone to. Yeah, man.
So is Omar with Silo too?
No, man. They're everyone's connected here. Just there's a community, but yeah, it's separate operations, man. He's got his own operation going down, but the small island in a sense where everybody knows everybody and are working on their, way of doing their work, man.
Okay. I know you out here getting ready to be up in Telluride, man. You got to talk to the folks about why you so happy, why you so eager to get to Telluride, man. Because black folks, I ain't never heard of Telluride till 2 weeks ago. So I need to know why. And then I told Mudu, and I could see his eyes get big through the telephone. So what's up with this Telluride, Darren? Why are you so excited about that?
Well, first, let's put it out there to the universe, the multiverses, because I don't actually have a ticket. You got me?
Yeah.
Yo. So I was saying, let's put it out to the multiverse of the universes, and because I actually don't have a ticket in my hand yet, and my name's not on the list, and I'm still just basically going to be jumping over the back fence. So that's how I'm entering Telluride. And I'm committed to that simply because, it's like, it's like one of the, pilgrimages that, anybody involved in mushrooms, mycology, whether it's cuisine, psychedelics, what I'm saying, gourmet, medicinal, you're an author or you draw mushrooms, man. This is like where anybody who's connected to mushrooms would need to be if you're on that side of the water, in that region. And again, I'm not often where you guys are at, so the fact that I'm going to be on that side of the pond, as we say, I'm going to take full advantage and go and connect with the movers and shakers, the pioneers,
The Denver family, we're calling out to you. If you have some kind of insight into the Telluride Mushroom Conference, 1 to 3 tickets. We'll take 1, but if you can get 3, that'd be great.
Yes, we absolutely looking for 3 tickets. That's
it'd be great. Make sure my brother Darren gets a chance, since he's across the ocean. And so if anybody's in that area that has some insight on that, and I just say, man, it's like the Sundance Film Fest of the psychedelic world, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the luminaries bringing the up-to-date information straight from their lab, straight from their, you know what I'm saying? And it's for the heavy hitters, man. So it's a beautiful, and it's unlike a lot of conferences that's like real academic and stiff. It's more like a celebration. It's more like a retreat. It's like everybody who's been doing work all year, they just come and chill. So you'll see a Dennis McKenna or, you know what I'm saying, walking around in flip-flops with a brew, just casually kicking it. And it's not pressured out. Everybody's just peer, collegial. So it's a dope atmosphere, man.
Facts. Well, I haven't experienced it yet, but y'all done told Neutrino that we need something, and y'all know what happens when y'all come see me. Go ahead and have to make me a wish on. These Yimings, you are wishing stones, so let me go ahead and make a wish right quick. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Jokers be up in the because I don't be trying to cash in on the wishes, but I think that's something we can get done. I want to give a big shout out to some of our partners too over here in the States. Big shouts out to Decrim Nature. Also big shouts out to Vote Nature. This joint is crazy. Big shouts out to TAM Integration. More craziness. Big shouts out to Score. Big shouts out to Sabrina, Kev, Duffy, all these folks right here. And big shouts out to my man Dale over at Unlimited Sciences. So sometimes y'all hear me talking about John Hopkins, right? And so they paid John Hopkins $30,000 to do a research on 1,000 volunteers who were microdosing or just having their mushroom experience. And when they sent the video back for their findings, they was like, we only had like less than 3% African Americans. So it must not be too many African Americans. So, but if you know some, please let us know. And I was like, let y'all know. No, I'm gonna hold the data. We're gonna mine this data. You know what I mean? And so that's the project where we at right now is mining our own data. You know what I mean? We got Chief building.
Yeah, we you know, shout out to you know, our Stanford buddy. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of good work. You know what I'm saying?
Man, how can I leave that out?
Yeah, man.
That's Darren. Darren, we didn't even put you on this one right here. Woo.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a whole nother discussion, man. We'll fill you in, but we'll give you a snapshot. This is major, bro.
Darren,
journey between us.
Darren, when you see this, you're gonna be like, hold up. You're gonna be like, hold up, what is this? Like this is crazy. This one is
Martin, Professor Martin out there representing.
Woo.
You know, I always you know, respect allies because he's trying to right the wrong. You know what I'm saying? As a non-POC bro out here, you know, he realized the impact of colonial damage and what he calls persistent traumatic stress environments for people of color and oppressed communities. So he took his advanced learning and his advanced understanding of statistical science and emotional intelligence and created a tool that's just for oppressed communities, man, to measure their ability to take these experiences and re-engineer themselves in a way that the individuals will be able to look on their phone and see quantifiable results like, oh man, my empathy is growing, my patience is growing, my leadership is growing, my communication is growing. So it's like one of the first phone apps, man, for using these plants and looking at your real life growth. So big up, you know what I'm saying, Dan and James between us. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy that it's a must that I have him in Oakland. It's a must.
Yeah.
He gonna mess around. I'm gonna find some money to fly his ass out to the A or something. I need him in a couple of cities.
Yeah.
Man, we just excited, yo. August the 8th, we're gonna be in Atlanta. August the 15th, we're gonna be in Detroit. August the 22nd, we're gonna be in Denver because we're gonna be coming from Telluride. So they ain't no use us leaving the state. We're gonna be might as well just go from Telluride to Denver. We're gonna turn up in Denver. It's gonna be crazy. What up, Kevin? What up, Sabrina? What up, Sheva? Like that's gonna be crazy. What up, Sister Ebony Rose? Now we're looking for some black folks in Denver. They say it ain't none out there. So Darren, I know you know black folks everywhere. You can tell folks to just text that number below and put Denver in. I go ahead and take care of the rest, right? 404-999-4251.
We got our guy Kev. He ain't gonna come out there.
Well, we know Kev will come out there. You know, he can be trying to be suntan and whatnot, but yeah, I need a whole family out there with some. I don't want to put the stereotypes out, but we want to let black folks know that it's okay to speak up. And also that Denver was where the prototype was for how they launched the cannabis in the United States. So then also Denver was the first city to be decriminalized in the United States. So it's still looking like the prototype. So if we don't put our face into place in the prototype city, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, y'all don't got nothing to say," and we got a lot to say.
Gotta have a seat at the table,
right? As we build a table too, we got a table.
Yeah, that's it.
We want to let y'all know it's tables to sit at. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a lot of the information that Mudu and Darren bring to the table about indigenous cultures. Hitting right up underneath your nose, man. Y'all gonna be surprised. And Darren, I gotta order these thumb drives and get us popping. What I know you're gonna be throwing some of your lectures on thumb drives. That's going to be your mercs. So what are some of the titles that people are going to be able to pick up other than what you're doing at the psychedelic Sunday?
Yeah, man, everything that, well, not necessarily everything, you know, from the beginning, the inception, the first series of talks that were put together and have now been archived, and they're ready and they're going to be made available. So that covers, you know, ultimately the untold story of entheogens, which is called Psychedelics in Africa. And the series that goes with that, that covers a lot to do with religion, yoga, and other secret societies and fraternal type organizations, and how it all connects, man. So there's a nice series inside there.
Are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
trying to say that Bobby Hemmett would be proud of what you're gonna put on there? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, what I'm trying to say, this one's going to be dedicated to Bobby Hemmett alongside Bubba. You know, that's what we're doing, man. I'm in the ATL. You know, if there is anyone in ATL that's plugged into Bobby, man, I'm looking to connect, reconnect. So yeah, man, let's make this happen, man.
Hold on, are you telling me that I need to get Panic out here? Is that what you're saying?
It's like that, bro. It's like that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me see what strings I can pull then to see if we can get Panic to show up in the building, and you know what I'm saying? Rub some shoulders and whatnot.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Also, Voodoo got salute to Sirius. I would be upset if I didn't let the brother take center stage real quick and tell us what's happening on Friday the 13th. We got about 10 spots left. If I was y'all, I would really listen to what the brother is saying right here, because everybody you see on this right now is going to be at the Salute to Sirius. So, Mudu, can you give them a breakdown of what Salute to Sirius is on the 13th?
All right. Yeah. So first off, salute to Sirius. The only reason but the name, first off, I did this for recognition, in the sense that most people don't know the traditional name of the Sirius star system. You know, that the people that knew it called it. You know, so CG Colo, and we're gonna talk about that. But I called it Sirius Salute because it represents a ancient global celebration that's been going on for millennia, and that represents the Helical rising of the Sirius star system, as is best known in the West, which is not the right name, but and so it's a very special time. Some people call it the opening of the Lion's Gate for those people that like to follow media showers, but it represents a shift in the seasons, and it also represents something on a larger cosmic clock. You know, we all know that we rotate around the sun. You know, some of us may debate that, but most of us agree. But a lot of us don't realize that our sun is rotating around a larger sun, which is a larger galaxy. And for eons, our folks and other folks around the globe have known the Sirius star constellation to be the north star of our cosmic dance, basically. And so my ancestors in Africa, Northeast Africa, they, you know, you talk to them today and they won't blink an eye and say, yeah, that's where we come from. You know, that's where and they'll tell you, you know, they know what the planet is made of, how fast it's rotating, the speed, the rotational orbit of it, everything, the type of beings that live on it. And every 60 years, there's a celebration amongst the high priest of the Dogo region called the Sigi Fest. And purportedly, you know, this is when they get direct contact with our cosmic ancestors and get direct astrological knowledge directly from the source. And of course, you know, Europeans and Western traditions doubted it, but the accuracy of the information is so profound that they just had to bow down, you know. And the Sirius star system is also the inspiration behind the red, white, and blue Kemetic flag. Also behind the red, white, and blue, the United States flag, and the red, white, and blue in most flags. Because when the helical rising happens, there's a Doppler effect, as they call it. And so that star system, you'll see sparkling red, white, and blue, red, white, and blue, red, white, and blue. And so high cultures around the world saw that as home for the original human civilization. And so when the Sirius hot rising, it also represented the building season of the pyramids. And I know everybody think it took 200 years and 8,000 slaves, but it's not true. It took about 8 years and some well-paid engineers and architects for those people that done the knowledge. So the Sirius rising was that point in which they knew it was time to begin. The waters of the globe would rise, including the flood, the Nile, and it would allow them to get busy. So it's a very significant time for crops, astrology, human history, and just our movement through the universe. So it's an annual celebration. I want folks to come out. I can go on, but I'm gonna keep it as short as I can.
I mean, you left out the fact that it's on 230 acres of pristine land, and how we gonna watch this bad boy come up over the just if y'all interested, this is really all you have to do.
Yeah. So it's in Motorville, some private land I have, about 230 acres. And so it's a beautiful outdoor setting, beautiful bonfire, beautiful people, and it's a late night celebration. So it's for the big boys and girls that can stay up. But we get to, we observe the procession of the stars, and finally the rising of Sirius over the within the stars. And it's a beautiful sight to behold. It's a good time to just come together, fellowship, enjoy ceremony, and really set your intentions for the year and everything else. So yeah, we want y'all to come out. We've been doing it for many years. This is the first time we kind of opening it up. So we inviting folks. It's usually been kind of a private friends and family thing, but we're opening it up this year.
And it's like that, and that's the way it is.
Yeah.
We were trying to get Chief Nighthawk on here. He probably got to get to his you got to get your Wi-Fi, brother. You got to get somewhere where you can get a stronger channel. We also this is one of our special guests that's also gonna be on stage.
What's up, Chief?
Oh man. Darren, we got this joint crazy, son. We got this joint crazy. We're gonna put a bunch of pressure on you, Darren. We're just gonna let you go last. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Say, you're gonna be the dessert, man. Everybody sit back and just, that's sort of, I want to be able to just sit back and just, have my stuff done, and I could just soak it up, man,
Somebody said, I want to go to Mooduville. Susha, if you're interested in coming out to that, just go ahead and text the number, the same number, 404-999. Just put salute to Sirius, or just put Sirius in the text, and then we'll get it to you. What do you say? Let's go. It's long overdue. Okay, Miss Holistic Sherry.
There we go.
Yeah. Big shout out to Amsu. Hopefully Amsu will come back too.
Yeah.
Darren, when last time somebody put some needles in you? When last time you got stuck with some needles, Darren? I'm trying to unmute you.
So one more time, what were you saying? When was
I said, when is the last time you got stuck with some needles?
Stuck with some needles?
Yeah, acupuncture.
Oh no, just the other day when I was doing some inoculations, man.
Oh wow.
This guy.
Just the
other day.
It's a beautiful life, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to tell a quick story about the Doc Amsu. For a lot of folks who don't know, real quick, I had a burn earlier this year, and this type of brother he is like, and so he had heard about it, and we, I saw him in Oakland, he checked it out, and man, so me and Oye, we were traveling, moving about, this and that. I get back to Detroit, man, it's a whole care package. You know what I'm saying? The brother then gave me a laser pointer for stimulating my skin cells. He then gave me specialated rubs, to bring the melanin back and make sure the skin healthy. I just want to salute the brother, man. The healing's coming back great, man. But that's the type of brother. I didn't say nothing, man. He just went like, yeah, let me put something together for Moodoo, man. So it's a good brother. Yeah, it's like a real, like Imhotep healer type brother.
Yeah, he bananas. He's super bananas. That's really who That's who really sat for me on my first 5 grams of golden teachers was Dr. Amsu. So big shouts, and he was the one that he spread the spores to me first. So I would have to say I'm an Amsu 6.0 or something like that. I absolutely need the first 5 versions, but he was the brother that put me in the game. We ain't really gonna hold y'all no longer, man, because now I got to get these guys to come over and do something. Hopefully, do something on Clubhouse. We doing Clubhouse tonight, or we doing Clubhouse tomorrow? What we doing
tomorrow, bro? Because you know how Clubhouse is, man. We be on that boy at 1:30. You know it.
Nah, not because I'm hungry. So, Darren, you call the time tomorrow, and then we doing Clubhouse tomorrow. Talking about psychedelics. That's a must now. We must do
No,
it.
we're gonna do it, bro. This
Yeah, man.
imperative.
We can check in the same kind of times tomorrow, man. That works for me.
Okay, that's working.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, guess who just texted me too? Watch these guys. Hold on. So one of my students, right? This is what I love about astrology, right? It's so fire. She done got into the game, and she's already like a. Darren said the most revolutionary thing you can do is grow your own food. So she's a revolutionary, and she's an artist. But on her skill set, tomorrow she texted me and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to build one of these tomorrow." So she done ran past me like I be calling Darren all the time and Mudu being like, "Yeah, what about my substrate and blah 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 blah." She was like, "I'm gonna go ahead and build one of these for you tomorrow."
What?
This one here.
Wow.
Yeah. Darren is always talking about he the low tech dude, but I feel you. I'm gonna have to step my game up again just so we can get the pasteurization process down. Woo! Modu, it's over. You see? Do you know what this means?
Yeah. That's looking good, man.
Darren, are you drooling yet, Darren?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm feeling familiar, man. Willie Michael, man. I know. I've seen. That. I'm a subscriber to his channel, man.
You a Willie Michael fan?
Yeah, man. Most def.
Right. And so she been putting up some. So for those of us who are in the KI network, grow your own community, we have a WhatsApp group. If you look in there, she is producing some hella fruit. You know what I mean? So for those of you who are interested in getting down and learning to grow your own, we are absolutely here to inspire you. Right? We're gonna talk about ancient technology and hidden in plain sight.
Yo.
Cool. We also mean to inspire y'all to hopefully get in the game and let's make it pop. So I ain't gonna hold my brother no longer because I want to send this video out. This is getting ready. A lot of cats getting ready to get emailed this, so y'all can see what we're doing. Man, salute to the kings. Salute to what y'all been doing. As I've been saying, y'all curse breakers. Y'all are your mama's favorite. You know what I'm saying? All the future millionaires. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very excited to get this done with y'all, man. So salute. I'll see y'all Friday on the 6th. For those of you who are in Atlanta who want to come to a little private function, you know, a little maybe something on the grill, spiritual meat eaters. If you're a vegetarian, you have to let us know. We will have some lamb. We're gonna have some chicken. We're gonna have some. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We do lamb. Yeah, we're doing some lamb. We're doing some chicken. Come on, man.
You messing the curve up, man. Damn, I gotta get busy up here. I gotta get my grill up.
Nah. That's my job to mess the curve up. That's right. I'm going right. Y'all want me to go first? No problem. I got you covered.
All right, then.
Right. I'm just want to set this because when I get to the UK, I'm gonna be wanting to get some whatever they eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be wanting to get in front of the grill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna want to see what they got on the ones and twos. So I'm not absolutely not gonna let. I know what Darren listens to when he be out here jogging. He got a Tupac. His playlist very similar to mine. So he absolutely is not getting ready to come into the A and just let me just his first time in Atlanta. I'm not running no De La Soul. We're not doing that. We're running some Eric B and Rakim. We're running some Outkast. You absolutely gonna be like, oh, I'm in Atlanta. Oh, Dungeon Family. Oh, okay. So I don't know if he. I don't know
that red.
Say what, D?
I need to see that red clay.
True.
Anything else? Anything else that you would like to see while you're here? Anything else you publicly want to tell me that you want to see? You know,
he said publicly.
Yeah, publicly. Some red clay.
Yeah, and everything that comes from it, man.
That was a good play right there. All right, fam. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and zooming in. I gotta go get me something to eat, and I'm gonna get at y'all in a minute.
Peace, fam.
Peace.
Yeah.